First, of course, always be yourself. At the end of the day, the best person you can be is yourself. Not water down yourself for anybody. Other people's opinion of you have nothing to do with you. Hey guys, it's lanas, and today we're going to be giving advice to upcoming freshmen. If you're not an upcoming freshman, then you'll probably be able to relate to some of the topics I'm about to talk about. I'm an upcoming junior, actually. I might do a advice for sophomore year too, but I still need some time to go back and think about what happened in sophomore year. I keep looking down at my phone. It's because I wrote notes on my phone. So yeah, before we start, subscribe, do all that good stuff, turn on your post notifications, and yeah. So first things first, of course, always be yourself. This sounds very cliche, this sounds very cheesy, but at the end of the day, the best person you can be is yourself. Freshman year is really when people start pretending to fit in, and honestly, if you pretend to fit in from your freshman year, that's all you're going to do the rest of high school, and it's not a good place to be. It's not a good place to be where you're forcing this other person out of you that's not you, that doesn't respect your morals, the morals you were raised up with. So honestly, just be yourself, and the people that are going to come to you for you are going to be the best people you meet in your life. I just want to say this: do not water down yourself for anybody. The second piece of advice I want to give you is that friend groups are going to shift no matter what. And I don't mean this to scare you. I don't mean this to be like, oh, none of your friendships is going to last, da-da-da. But your friendships, they're going to change. You might be best friends with somebody in 8th grade, but then you go to freshman year and you're just acquaintances. Because this is where people start to change. This is where people start to understand themselves. And your new self might not be good for the new self of your old best friend. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, just try to prepare yourself for that. There's nothing that can really prepare you for losing one of your best friends. It can feel like grief, but they're still there. But definitely try to prepare yourself for the fact that you may not be friends with the same people you were friends with back in 8th grade. The next thing I want to talk about is prioritizing yourself, which is something I definitely did not do. As somebody who puts a lot of pressure on their grades and sports, I definitely did not prioritize myself. I prioritized my grades and my sport, which was not a good thing. If there's one thing I can tell you about all your years of high school, is that your mental health is always going to come first, no matter what. Your mental health, that's what should be on top, because if you don't have good mental health, you can't do good on tests, you can't do good on quizzes, you can't do good in classes, you won't be able to play your sport correctly. You need to have your mental health first. Get help when you need it. Getting help is not making you weak. Getting help makes you stronger because of the fact that you can reach out when you need to. If anything feels off, such as friends, even family, classes, listen to your gut and do the right thing. That's the best thing you can really do for yourself in high school. Another thing that goes with prioritizing yourself is that other people's opinion of you have nothing to do with you. You know yourself, stick to that. Other people's opinion of you is based off pure opinion, pure untruth. Maybe it is the truth, but even that, it doesn't have anything to do with you. What they're saying, that doesn't matter. Listen to your heart, listen to your gut, listen to yourself. And I know I just talked about prioritizing yourself, but grades definitely do matter. From year 9 to 12, grades are the most important. And I'm not trying to put pressure on you, but grades are definitely important. Freshman year is when your GPA starts really counting, and you need to have that you need to start off with a good GPA. So if you're gonna plan on taking it easy in high school, I would say definitely push in freshman year, because if you have a 4.0 in your freshman year, for me, it's been harder for it to go down. Freshman year, I had a 4.0. I went into my sophomore year with a 4.0. I took honors geometry. I am not a math girly at all whatsoever. I got a 73 in that class. We won't talk about that right now, though. We will not talk about that. But I got a 73 at class, and I was just so sure that my GPA would go bumbling down to a 3.5, 3.2. No, my GPA went down 0.1 points. So I went from a 4.0 to a 3.95. So yes, grades are important, but don't try to be perfect, because at the end of the day, just start off good your freshman year and just take it day by day. You pay attention in class, you write your notes. It's not going to be that hard, I'm telling you. People make high school out to be much harder than it is. If you make it hard for yourself, it's going to be hard. But if you take it day by day, you take it easy, you do what you're supposed to do, don't skip classes, high school is not going to be that hard, I'm telling you. Another thing I want to talk about is the rush to grow up. There was no reason for that. There is no reason for that at all. Do not rush to grow up. All you people are going to say this constantly. Your 4 years go by so fast. These first 2 years of my high school, I really wish I would have taken it in, because these years went so fast. Like, especially because I'm low-key enjoy high school. So if you're enjoying it, it's gonna go really fast, and you definitely want to make sure that you enjoy it. And I'm gonna say this: everybody's gonna act like they're grown. They're not. The dating, the drama, everything. Like, don't fall for it. You have so much time to figure out your identity. You have so much time to figure out love. You have so much time to figure out your type. You have so much time to like figure out who you are. So stay true to yourself, love yourself, and never forget that you're always gonna be that girl. Let me stop. Another thing I want to say about this specific topic is that you need to protect your heart, you need to protect your energy, and you need to like protect your timeline, and since that time is going to go by fast, but at the same time stay soft and stay smart. Do not let boys distract you whatsoever. When I tell you, like, you can get in a relationship, like, I'm not going to say don't get in a relationship. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Being cheated on is very hard, because it makes you feel like you're not enough. It makes you feel like you're unlovable, because if they chose a second person, they never loved you, all that good stuff. That's true. They would have never gone for the second person if they didn't love you as much as they said they did. No matter what, you need to know your worth. And if you know your worth, you can walk around, you can cover the ground that you walk on if you know your worth. So you want to continue to know your worth. If you know your worth, you can't really go wrong, because people are gonna, just don't be easy. Don't be easy. Don't go for anything and everything, because when I tell you trust, no matter what high school you go to, there's better guys outside of high school. So honestly, take your time, don't rush it. Boys will, and this is gonna sound so bad, but boys are gonna be boys. There's a slight amount of boys out here that don't want more than one thing, or that want just one thing. So reach out for help. Please reach out for help, because there's nothing more helpful than reaching out for help. Honestly, in a place where help is looked at as weak, tears are looked at as weak, cry. And I know I'm like fading into different things, but cry. You're gonna need to cry eventually in high school. Cry. Go to the bathroom, cry. Go to guidance, cry. Let it out. Don't ever let it just sit there, because it's all gonna come out in a rage of anger if you don't. Bible verse of the day. This is actually something I've been looking at all day, but Psalms 3:15. She is more precious than rubies, and nothing you desire can compare with her. This actually goes with the knowing your worth I talked about. If you know your worth, nothing can compare to you, because you stand out. People that know their worth stand out, and it shows, because they're not just going for anything and everything that walks by. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit, just a tad or something. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Y'all are all loved.